We the bros. Dynasty Bros. You ain't know?
What's good? What's good? It's your boy DJ Avo, and this is the Dynasty Bros Fantasy Football Podcast, episode like 150 or something, 130 or something. Who knows, man? RIP Young Dolph. Let's go.
Get paid, young ninja. Get paid. Hey, Avo, turn me up a little bit.
Turn you up a little bit.
Yeah, bro. There you go, man. That's where I'm supposed to be at right there. What's good, Brodies and Bays? This is the Dynasty Bros Fantasy Football Podcast, episode 112. This is where you come for your fantasy football needs and to chop it up about the latest NFL news. I am Dynasty Bro Dot here with my co-bro.
Dynasty Bro Vic here with our DJ.
Come on, man. It's your boy DJ Avo. What's good?
And we got some new energy on a new day, you feel me? Today is Sunday. Games going live right now. We passed all the 1 o'clock games for the most part, getting into these mid-afternoon games. How y'all feeling today? Vic, you good?
Good, man. You know, this is the last push for the playoffs, man. So I'm here for it. Get in where you fit in.
Avo, you good?
Come on, man. I'm super good, man. I'm in 1 out of 3 playoffs, man. That's a winning percentage in my book. You know what I mean?
Is it?
That's 300, man. I'm a baseball player.
That's a good batting average.
That's 300.
My guy talking fancy football, giving us baseball percentages.
You gotta
Jared
have that
Cook
confidence.
just dropped the pass. All right, so look, this is the first one, and I promise you I'm going to try not to be doing football the whole time or looking and paying attention. Maybe I should turn it towards Vic a little bit so he can get distracted.
Eventually, we're going to figure out how to incorporate that in. Don't worry.
There we go. I just tilted it a little bit so I ain't the only one staring at the screen. Yeah, like I said, new day, new energy, man. You know, real life, we ain't going to let it get in the way too much. We always want to come here and share everything we can do to help y'all win y'all leagues. So we had to alter some things on my end. I'm glad the bros rock with me, and we just gonna go forward with that. I don't know who just scored that touchdown, bro.
Look like Josh Palmer. Yeah.
Good.
And yeah, we'll talk about that. But shout out to the homie Ivo, aka Pizzo, aka blah.
Yeah, I remember that joint. Whatever he said last time he was on here. That's my guy. That's my dog. RP the Dolph one more time. But I know it's a new day, new energy, but we still got the same staples, man. We got I love when that Dolph just dropped. You see everything just changed. We got what's the word? The Hood TMZ with Dynasty Bro Vic. We still got a fire-ass segment for you guys. And it's the set it and forget it, man. We did that last year. We're pretty accurate with that. We're going to do it this year. I like the 4 guys I got. I want to know who Vic's 4 guys are. I'm pretty sure I trust anything he say. And it's funny. He basically does this weekly. So this is like the double down on it. Like he does his Vic picks and now he's doing the set it and forget it because I know he stops around playoffs. But now you can pay attention to the guys he's telling you to play every week no matter what, man. So I'm excited about that. And we got a special segment that we're going to start doing in season now, man. So that's what we on, bro. Giving the people what they want.
I'm with it, man. Sounds good.
All right, so what you want to jump into first? You want to go ahead and get into this Hood TMZ?
Yeah, man. Let's get into the what's the word, man. And like you said, RP the Dolph, man, gone too soon, man. And yeah, man, it's tragic for sure, man. But young legend, bro. You know what I mean?
Big facts.
Self-made millionaire. Wasn't even about the money, just about the hustle and the grind and yeah, man.
Paper route.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man. And on that note, man, they did just drop the new Warzone map. But prior to that, me and Snell ran some duos. We'd be changing our gamer tags to whatever's going on. Like we had the Obama at one point. We had the Kobe. Changed it to Dolph. We got a duos dub, man.
Come on,
man. Got the Dolph dub.
Yeah. Hey, Snell was like, soon as it was over, we talked a little shit. He was like, got that lick back.
Got to get that lick back, bro.
I like that.
Yeah, man. All right, man. Let's dive into it, though. Also, man, another young man gone too soon, man. Demarius Thomas, so former wide receiver for the Denver Broncos, also played with the Patriots.
Come on now.
He basically was actually found dead in his home in Georgia, 33 years old, at the start of today's game. So, of course, Detroit's playing the Broncos right now. Broncos started the game with 10 players. And, of course, they basically took a penalty on that, but they wanted to honor Demarius Thomas, and the Lions declined the penalty, which was dope. So yeah, man. RIP to Demarius Thomas.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, man. To him and his family, man. Many blessings and healing. That's it's hard. All death is hard, man. But the unexpected ones, a young man, doing a lot for his community, putting on for his family. It's just, it sucks to see somebody like that go. So,
yep. All right, man. Last night, I don't know if you guys saw, but the Heisman Award winner was announced. So they had 4 candidates last night, but quarterback for the Alabama Crimson Tide, Bryce Young,
Back-to-back Alabama winner.
Back, man. He's actually the first QB at Alabama to win the Heisman. So shout out to Nick Saban and that whole crew.
Hey, he looked little, bro. He looks little compared to CJ Stroud. I ain't gonna compare him to the other guys. One was a defensive player, so he was automatically big. But he looks like short and on the slimmer side of things, man. So I don't know. It'd be interesting going forward seeing his prospects. I know he got another year, but like he did look little on there. And they always stood. I said, "Damn, he looks skinny than a mug." So yeah, but shout out to Bryce Young, man. He been balling all year, bro,
and taking care of the football.
Facts.
All right, man. Let's keep it pushing, man. Since we're talking about these Alabama quarterbacks, so shout out to Bleacher Report Gridiron. So pretty much, Peyton Manning, he tried to actually get an interview with Mac Jones ahead of last week's Monday night game against Buffalo. Patriots denied the request. Basically, Bill Belichick and that organization's keeping I won't say tight leash, but they want to keep their guy focused. So they didn't want any outside distractions, not even a Hall of Famer coming in to talk to him. So, yeah, man.
You got some more Peyton news?
I was going to talk about him, Justin, Tom Brady.
Yeah, that's what I was about to bring up. That's pretty funny, bro.
Yeah, it was. I saw that, though. I was going to leave that out, but since you brought it up, we'll talk about it. So, yeah, that's bro. That, man. Tom Brady's a 44 on Madden right now, thanks to Peyton Manning.
Which one seems less believable? Tom Brady 44 overall or Vic 83 hand?
More unbelievable?
Yeah.
Tom Brady.
Okay.
Tom Brady.
But is it close though? Was it a?
It was a tough one. It was a tough one.
Long as you have a hard time thinking Vic Hands is 83. As long as I ain't the only one going crazy.
Let's call Peyton Manning and Ocho. All right, man. Look, last thing I got for the What's the Word? Shout out to Larry Brown Sports. You guys don't know, but Deion Sanders, so he's the head coach of Jackson State.
Oh, man.
He brought in they called it a notorious figure to speak to Jackson State's football team. You know who that was?
Brittany Renner.
Man,
Brittany Renner. Do you guys know?
Historical figure.
Do you know who she is?
Come on, man.
She's Instagram model.
She's top Instagram young lady.
Baby mother to PJ Washington.
She is. She was Mrs. Washington for a short moment.
Yeah, bro. Fill us in on what happened again all the way.
Pretty much, man. He brought her in just to talk about the game, not the game on the field, off the field. As far as like when you get into these positions, being a young man, you got goals, want to hit the draft, and now these college players can even get endorsements. She basically came in there and told him like, "Hey, you got women out here, you got their own agenda. So here's how you got to move. Just be wise and talk about our own story." So. Of course, Deion Sanders, he's always been a little bit on I won't say unorthodox, but
man, it's prime time.
He's all about doing things his way. So he felt it was important for his guys to hear this message.
I will say this though, man. You think about all the stuff they force on you in school that you don't even use in your day to day,
like algebra.
But to have somebody, a coach, pull you to the side and try to teach you real life things that happen like in real life, like prepping you. Hey, I can be a star. I can be a multimillionaire athlete. People are going to target you, not just these companies and these businesses, these organizations, but women that want you for what you have and guys that want to benefit from you just in general. So I'm not mad at that though. It's unorthodox, like you said, but you got, we love hanging around OGs because they put you on game for real life things.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing, bro. Prepping people for that, bro. You can't find that any given where.
That's true.
You can't research some OGs putting you on game or somebody living a certain type of way telling you how it is. Like, that's stuff that you got to learn from people.
Especially since it's not just, everybody don't get to go pro, but, they still chase you in the same way, in the same manner.
Yeah.
Whatever field you go pro in, when you are successful, that's just kind of what comes with the territory. So I think they're getting good life lessons there, man. They're getting it.
And not just women, like you said, family, crews, friends. So you can take advantage from any angle. But did you guys know she also attended Jackson State? So she's alum.
Yep.
She's alumni.
She was a soccer player.
Yeah.
She graduated.
Oh man, Little Washington. We might see Little Washington in the league one day.
Can you be alumni if you didn't graduate?
I'm gonna say no.
But technically no.
Okay, I'm not a USI alum.
I tried that at Huntington.
I just
already.
went
Didn't
there.
work out.
I just went there.
Yeah, but you can still have association. That's all I got for What's the Word. Anything else you guys want to add? DJ Abe, I think you had something.
For sure, man. Check this out, man. For anybody that don't know, there's other podcasts out here that talk football. Pat McAfee show is one of them. Just so in case you didn't know, he got $30 million per year in a FanDuel deal. I just want to let everybody know, $30 million 4-year deal. That's 120 if you can't do the math.
Hit the horns, bro.
Little quick
That's
math
fire.
for y'all one time. So just know, big things are possible. Just keep pushing forward, and it's possible, man. Just keep working.
That's fire because people thought Pat McAfee was crazy from stepping away from football to pursue this content
Facts.
creation. And I believe that contract would make him like a top 5 highest paid player right now. And if he played in the NFL, so
Facts.
he's doing his thing while taking care of his body and not having to put his body on the line.
Hey, bro,
Come on,
did
man.
he really put his body on the
Bro,
line?
I done seen him hit sticks a couple dudes on some.
Yeah, he was
On
actually
some
a hitter out
returns
there.
and-
He was actually an athlete.
Yeah.
He didn't have to do that though.
Nah, but I mean, you on the team.
Nah.
Hey, he done got a couple drug tests in his day. So if you
Hey,
get drug
man, he
tested,
a real one,
that
bro.
means you out there hitting boys.
He a
So.
real one, man. That ain't why he got drug tested.
He got drug tests for jumping into the canal. What was that?
Yeah, bro. He was wilding, bro.
That was like his rookie year, I think.
Wilding.
Shout out to Pat though, man. Him and then he also made a commitment to also donate to charities too, which is dope, man. So hopefully, they continue to be on the up and up, man. And that's one of the shows I enjoy for sure.
Facts.
For sure.
All right, man. Anything else before we get into these? You want to go with flag on the play next or injuries? I guess flag, right? So we're talking about news.
Yeah, let's do flag on the play.
I got a flag, but before I do that, Avo, you got a flag?
I do not.
Dot, you got a flag?
Not as of now.
I got a flag, man.
What's your flag, bro?
Last Sunday night, man, if you guys was watching Sunday Night Football, who was on? It was the Steelers. Was it the Steelers last Sunday?
Oh, when they came back.
It was the Chiefs, right? Didn't the Chiefs play Sunday night? Somebody played last Sunday night. I don't remember who. But either way, man, Chris Collins, he just went on this going gangster rant. Like, he was talking about some deep defensive linemen. It was just awkward, man. Like,
Hold up, man. I don't even like the way that sounded.
you got to play it back. But he was just talking about how somebody, dominating on the D-line.
Chiefs versus the Broncos.
Yeah. So Sunday night, man, Chris Collins kept saying, he's just down there like a gangster. He's going gangster down there. He's just like the language and tone was just like, it just threw me. And it took me back to my college days because actually I had to write a senior thesis. Believe it or not, I actually wrote a 30-page paper. I don't know how the hell I did it, but I did it.
See you.
But I had to do it on a topic that I could stay engaged in. So I did it during the March Madness tournament because basically I'm watching basketball anyway. So I was like, look, let me just write a fucking paper on this. My topic was stereotypes in sports commentary. And I listened to the language announcers use when they talking about white players versus black players. And for the black players, going back to the college commentary, they were like, oh, he's from the mean streets of Brooklyn, talking about Kimball Walker. And then, like, you got, like, a white athlete like Jimmy Fredette back in 07, 08, whatever. They weren't using language like that. So it made me think about that. So Chris Collins using that, he's going gangster down there. Like, would you say that about Joey Bosa or JJ Watt? Like, I don't know. It's just awkward. And everybody on Twitter was like, please stop saying going gangster. Like, Twitter was cringing. So that's my flag, man, Chris Collins.
He deserved that. He
Big
deserved that.
facts.
So we see what he pull up with tonight, man. Any more gangsters?
Oh man, that's all bad. Well, when it comes to these injuries, how in depth you want me to get? Because it was a big one that happened today, and I'm kind of nervous because Lamar got carted off today, bro.
I didn't know he got carded.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard about it, but I didn't know it was like that.
Yeah, man, that's not cool, bro. Like, Taylor Heineke did end up getting hurt, bro. He didn't get benched.
Okay.
But that's stuff that's happening right now. Keenan Allen's not hurt, but he's not playing, man.
COVID.
Inactive because of COVID. That pretty much sucks. Going through it. Adam Thielen. I got to see what happened to Adam Thielen. I just know he got hurt, though. Give me 2 seconds.
It's cool.
Okay. Let me start over. You ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Let's go with Elijah Moore. He was out with the concussion. That's messed up. Joe Mixon had an illness. They said it's not COVID related, but had him with a mask all week at practice. You think that's awkward now? Like when people have these illnesses, and what are these illnesses, bro? They be having these players out. Like when Lamar was out a few weeks ago.
It's gonna sound crazy, but I just happened to be watching the news and I heard the doctor speak about other respiratory issues that are going around. So it could, like, I got a crazy random ass cough. Even though I've been tested multiple times, everything come back negative. I still got this cough. So it's probably just to make other people feel better.
Respect. Let's get to it. Daniel Jones messed up neck. He said, when you're dealing with neck issues, man, I don't think he should come back no time soon. It ain't like they gonna be really winning games. especially if he's going to be their quarterback going forward. I don't know how much faith I have in Daniel Jones in general going forward, but he's basically out with the neck issue. Andy Dalton, I don't think he's really hurt like that. Justin Fields is just back. You know how that always happens magically when a starter comes back.
The young starter.
The young starter. Both running backs, man, in Detroit. So Swift was already out because he had the hurt shoulder. But then, did you see the report of just all the guys in Detroit that got this COVID? It was like placed on like reserve because they were around people that had COVID. So Jamal Williams ended up having to sit out. And it was a bunch of, it was like 12 guys on the same list all at one time. So
come on now, dog. Come on.
And we really watching out for Darrell Henderson. I know he missed last week's game, but it looked like he was practicing limited some this week. Tevin Coleman was out with a concussion. Chase Edmonds is probably on the way back. So everybody that been whooping my ass with James Conner all year, some of that get to come down. Tony Pollard, how do you pronounce this? Plantar fascia.
I just know it's a foot injury because
I know. I wanted to say the real word though. Plantar fascia. That's it.
Come on now, dog.
Isn't that what Travis Etienne has? And then Joe Mixon dealt with that, right? Last year?
For a little bit. Yo.
Okay.
And then J.D. McKissick was out with a concussion. Debo's supposed to be back. It's good to see him, man. We love to watch when Debo's healthy. Julio Jones is coming back and don't know if that matters.
Off the hamstring.
I know, man. It was always a hammy with him, man. It's so much crazy shit going on with injuries right now. Elijah Moore, rookie wide receiver for the Jets, been balling, coming on lately. 5 touchdowns in his last 5 weeks, is out. Quadriceps issue. Corey Davis is put on injury reserve too with a groin. Allen Robinson's coming back. I know that's a good thing for Justin Fields going forward. I don't know, man. It's just a lot of injuries and a lot of guys coming back. Waller, he's been ruled out. He's not playing. I guess that knee didn't heal up like he's supposed to. And I thought TJ Hawkinson would have been part of that COVID list, but I guess his hand was messed up, so he was out this game too. Is that enough, guys? I went through so many injuries.
That's a lot, man. But going back to that, who had the foot injury?
Plantar fascia.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at, bro?
That's
a real thing. My God. Not Debo. No. It wasn't Debo. It was Now it's about to make me mad.
Debo just hit the end zone though.
He did. I'm shitty. You got Debo, don't you?
Yeah, but either way, man, the reason I'm bringing that up.
Come on, man.
Tony Pollard,
that's right. Because he did that on that like kickoff return or something. But I'm just bringing that up because thinking about the type of injury Travis Etienne has, even though we haven't seen him in game action.
Yeah.
I'm more comfortable about a guy coming back off that type of injury because we done seen guys bounce back. Look at Joe Mixon, top 5 season. You know what I mean? Look at somebody else had that too. I can't remember, but at the end of the day, just want to bring notice to that. So
yeah, it seems like it's more nagging more than you should have issues bouncing back from it.
Yeah,
so that's always good. You fuck around and tear you get your Achilles stuff like that. It's hard to bounce back from. So no injury is fun, but it just seems like something you'll be able to come back from.
I will say this: we dealt with the COVID thing all year with these players. It's really gonna hurt in the playoffs, man.
It is
because it's starting to like creep up, especially these past few weeks. And we're getting deeper into winter as we go each week. So yeah, man, like it's really gonna take a lot of luck to win a fantasy championship this year, especially with this COVID stuff. So, man,
message. All right, those are the injuries, though.
Cool. No Brody this week for Brody of the week, so we're gonna bypass that. Before we get to the main topic, DJ Avo, where can the people follow you at?
What's good, man? Look, man, check me out on that Twitch page still gonna be going live every Tuesday. That's the Dynasty Bros page. Make sure you catch me out there. Catch me on the gram at Avo Love. That's AVOLXVE and DJ Avo Love. You know how to spell LXVE at the end of that. Just remember that. Hey, yo, Dot, where can we follow you at, bro?
Hey, follow me at DynastyBro Dot on Instagram and Twitter, and follow the main Instagram page, Dynasty Bros FF. Hey, Vic, what it is?
Follow me at Chief Sos FF, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast if you're listening, Dynasty Bros FF, and check out the Discord. So
check out the Discord. We giving out daily information and advice, and it's facts with it too, bro. I think we've been doing a hell of a job, bro.
Yeah.
Why am I a jerk? I thought this was going somewhere.
Nah.
You just wanted to spin it?
Bruh, it's just the kids requested it last night. Kind of got me hyped that like our music is now like old school to them, but you know they enjoy it. It's a TikTok song now.
It is. Speaking of that, did you see the TikTok with the teacher?
Yeah,
He started doing the jerk.
Oh yeah, he killed
Yeah,
it.
he was
Yeah,
doing
he
it good.
did.
So it
He
looked
did.
easy as hell.
He was in it. That's what's up, man. It's good to see like teachers and
So can we stay on TikTok
Administrators.
for 2 seconds?
Okay,
I
what
thought
happened
about-
on TikTok?
I thought about sending y'all this, but I didn't know if it was appropriate for the podcast. But it's hilarious to me.
Oh man.
So they dressed up each quarterback like a woman,
What?
and then the guy started asking how many beers.
Oh man. Oh no, bro.
I don't get it. Not even trying to be funny.
Don't get it.
I'm gonna ask you offline. Seriously.
But it was. Hey, some of
How many
some of the
beers?
quarterbacks look like decent women. I ain't gonna
How
hold
many-
you.
how many beers would
I
it
got
take?
you. I got you. Okay.
Like look like decent women. Some
Hell no,
it was
bro.
throwing me out.
Not these big ass muff. Anyway, look, the main segment.
I like legit didn't get it at first. No,
I
got you.
did,
got
bro.
You.
Set it or forget it is the main segment. We did this last year, man. We had some league winners, you know. So I'm excited about it. This year, I want to hear who Vic got because this latest segment that we're gonna do after this segment is interesting because I might have to steal some of his guys going forward. He don't even know it. So set it or forget it. We got a quarterback, running back, receiver, tight end that we are planting our flag on that you can play anywhere without no concerns for the rest of the year. So that's what we're gonna do. You just want to bounce back position by position?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you kick it off, bro.
right.
Start with the QBs.
All right. I'm excited. So I had to really research who I wanted to do because I'm like, man, I can do these guys. And I had to start looking up schedules and realize who has easy matchups. So I went with a guy that at the beginning of the year, we all thought he was going to get replaced. And, you know, it's probably isn't the sexiest name. And I know I'm not happy to play him if I had to, but as I scoped out the scene, I'm like, okay, championship week. Unless you started this week, it's a little bit different, but he's like he's having a game this week anyway. But Mr. Jimmy Garoppolo. Yes, I said it. Jimmy Garoppolo. Quarterback for the 49ers, man. Look, all I'm saying is I know they're a heavy run team, and the run game looks good, but Debo's balling. Ayuk's finally bouncing back. But the most important piece to me, honestly, is a healthy George Kittle, man. He makes that offense go, bro. And I just think they're moving the ball. I feel like when they have easy matchups, they utilize him passing a whole lot and they score efficiently. So I just want to get into his the last 3 games. It should be championship week for you guys if you're going to use him. And it is first week, Atlanta Falcons. Everybody's scoring on the Atlanta Falcons. Second week, Tennessee Titans. Tennessee just been finding ways to give it up. They trying to lose games. Third week, Houston Texans. You see what Seattle just did, man. Those are 3 matchups that I would love to play. A good offense, and they're still trying to win out right now because they're in that awkward space where they want to get into the playoffs. So I don't think with them needing to get into the playoffs and still playing good that he's going anywhere. I don't see him getting bitched for a Trey Lance right now. So give me some Jimmy Garoppolo, and you probably won't hear me say that a lot or any more going forward probably. But Jimmy Garoppolo is my set it or forget it quarterback, bro.
I'm not mad at it only because, like you said, we like Kittle. He's balling. We like Debo. We also like Ayuk, and he got Elijah Mitchell. So I like the QB. That's getting on the football. So I'm not mad at it. I'm personally still not checking for Jimmy G, but I get it. So yeah, that's all I got on that, man. Because I'm not really fucking with the Jimmy G.
I ain't mad, bro.
But
I'm not happy myself, but still running with him.
But I do respect you though. I mean, you're not coming here and saying, "Oh, Patrick Mahomes or Justin Herbert." You know what I mean?
I tried to stay away, and it was hard to find a quarterback that I was comfortable playing that wasn't like an obvious set it guy.
Yeah.
So this is a guy that, like I said, going into the season, we basically planted him as being replaced.
Yeah.
Here he is, bro, and I'm rocking with it.
I feel you because my QB is in that same boat, man. Let's go to New Orleans. I got Taysom Hill. So not a guy, like, of course he puts up points, but it's like, man, can I trust him going into the next week? Like I saw what he did this last week, but you still kind of, you know what I mean? You got to do that trust fall with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, is he going to do it again for me? But the reason why I am comfortable with Taysom Hill only because it's basically a running back that can complete a pass. I'm not saying he can throw, but he can complete a pass. So just given that, he's basically a running back. He's touching the ball on every play.
Facts.
10 plus carries a game. He's going to get a shot at the end zone. He hit the end zone today, so I'm expecting him to keep that going. Going back to last year when he stepped in for Drew Brees, he had some 20-point games. So of course he put up 20 points against Atlanta, like you said. Everybody scores on them. 16 points against Denver. And then they played Atlanta again, 20 points, and then Philly, 17 points. So I'll take that. If I got a QB that can flirt with 20 points or more
every week,
and then he got weapons that can, make a play.
Got Kamara back.
Yeah, Kamara back, and he got some receivers that can get downfield and make guys miss. So just given that, man, teams are always going to be focused on the backfield, and that just opens up the play action or the dump pass or the quick pass, quick game. So I'm trusting Taysom Hill. This is my no risk it, no biscuit play for the playoffs. Like, I'm playing him over guys like Dak. You know what I mean? I'm just going for that ceiling at the end of the day. So
I respect it, man. There ain't nothing like a quarterback that got rushing chops. So I fuck with it. All right. I'm gonna get into a name that I feel like he's been pretty much underrated all year, man. A lot of his secondary back does a lot of the PPR work. And he was banged up early, so I felt like they didn't want to give him a lot of work. But he ain't been doing nothing but getting yards after yards, rush after rush. Give me Mr. Antonio Gibson, man, running back for the Washington football team. Remember last year I couldn't stop saying the name of the team? I think y'all was getting frustrated with me.
Yeah.
You remember that, Avo?
All right. Now we're working on you not saying own guys.
I know, man.
It's cool, though. We grown.
You know a run with grown?
Tone. I was gonna say.
No, I'm just playing. But let's get into a shout out Gronk. Look, running back 12 on the season, man. This is a guy who was banged up early. They didn't want to give him no work, and they've been giving him a lot of touches lately. He's finally been getting involved in the pass game. Also, look, the Philadelphia Eagles is one of the worst running defenses in the league, hands down. They just been giving it up week by week. 2 of the 3 championship weeks, he get to play Philadelphia. So I'm excited about that, man. All you got to do is survive the middle week. It's Dallas. Dallas is a pretty good run defense. Michael Parsons is fucking balling. But like I said, 2 of those 3 weeks, man, he got one of the worst defenses in the league. And Washington has been playing good lately. So give me some Antonio Gibson, man. I'm trusting it just because he has the chops to rush and catch. So I want that kind of back that can get all the work if they give it to him.
That's fire. And I even heard Antonio Gibson say, recently he would like to be used like a Debo. You know what I mean? He just wants to make plays. He's a football player, got the receiver skill set. He can run out the backfield. So
that's how
I like
it, man. In college, bro.
I didn't even realize. So you say he's a top 12?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that.
RB12, bro. And that's just slight work. And that's what having a bad start of the season, bro.
Yeah, he did have a slow start, but it looks like he's heating up. So I like the call, man. It's getting late in the year. It's getting cold, especially the outdoor teams. They got to run the ball.
Facts.
All right, man. My set it and forget it at the RB spot. Let's go to Vegas. Mr. Josh Jacobs. So this is a guy whose snap percentage has been trending up over the past few weeks. I really like this just because they just lost Kenyon Drake, so that's even more touches and opportunities. Of course, they lost, Henry Ruggs, and they brought in Deshaun Jackson. They're still trying to, figure out how he fits into the offense, and there's no Darren Waller. So, of course, he's going to be in and out, but I'm expecting Darren Waller to be back for the playoffs, but it's really going to be the Waller, Renfro, and Josh Jacobs show. So right now, RB17 on the season, but I'm all about the volume. So again, we preached it earlier. Follow the volume. Shout out to my guy LQ. But pretty much he's had 20 plus touches these past 2 games. So I'm expecting to keep that trend going. I'm going into the playoffs. So of course, let's talk about his matchups. Next week at Cleveland. Of course, it's going to be cold up there. And then they got Denver. That's the division game. Got to run the ball. And then they got the Colts, man. We've seen the Colts. I don't know what it is, but it seems like they can't really cover running backs in the flats. So there are going to be some passing opportunities there for that week. So I'm just liking the opportunity for Josh Jacobs, man. Like 20 touches a game that involves the running game and the passing game. He's heating up, man. So I'm comfortable running him.
Facts. He looks good. And like you said, the most important part is Kenyon Drake gone. So he's actually getting pass work. That's all we ever asked for from Josh Jacobs, is that get some little pass work shit in the background. So I like that call. We're going to stay on the same team, man. This is a guy who's been lighting it up, especially in any kind of PPR format. Mr. Reliable right now, man.
Kicking my ass in DFS.
Mr. Hunter Renfro. I was too excited, man. It came out however I wanted it to. Yeah. But nah, man, he's balling right now. Wide receiver 20 on the season.
Fire.
Starting off slow, but taking the fuck off, man. And, sometimes it's addition by subtraction. They lost a starter, and he's even more of a focus now. And then Waller ain't been playing. He's been playing banged up. He just basically looked like the number 1 guy, and it looked like the guy that Derek Carr is going to trust going forward. I lighten up, loading him any given time, man. Like he's a throw in for show win. I heard Vic do a rhyme scheme like that, like on the last player, so I thought I'd do it too.
No risk it, no biscuit.
Yeah. He's a throw in for show win. But yeah, Mr. Hunter Renfrow, bro, I ain't got to keep on talking. Just go look up his numbers over the past 3 or 4 weeks. He's just getting it done, bro. And today took off even more, man. I know they got the ass whoop, but he's taking off. So shout out to him, man.
Snag that, Mike Evans.
Shout out to Mike Evans, yeah.
Hey, that's fire. I like the call, man. And I know we talked about it, I think last time we recorded, I was like, poor man's Cooper Kupp, but he's doing it, man. Like, he's
bro.
Like, of course, not the fastest, but he creates separation. Like you saw how he won today on that, goal line route. He ran the whip route, created some separation. So that's all it is. You don't have to have Tyreek Hill speed to win in the league. Just know how to get open, understand what the defense is trying to do, and take advantage of it. So I like the call. I know last year and even the year before that, his production was a little bit spotty, but now it's more consistent. So it's something I can definitely trust. And hella comfortable running Hunter Renfrow as my wide receiver 2.
Facts.
You got him as your wide receiver 3 on your flex, you winning.
He's the only one staying healthy right now, too.
Yeah.
So he's just Mr. Necessary.
All right, man. I kind of got another guy up that alley, so to speak. But he was the number 3 guy. Let's go to LA. So we still on the West, not the West Coast. Well, LA is the West Coast, but your Vegas ain't the West Coast. But I want to highlight Van Jefferson. So this is a guy who, actually, believe it or not, a lot of people think he's just now stepping up. He's actually been balling, even with Robert Woods.
Facts.
So Robert Woods went down. Basically, his last game was Week 9 against Tennessee. Let's look at Van Jefferson's snap percentage at that time. 96% of snaps, 95%, 84, 94%. So this is why they had Robert Woods. So he's been on the field. So Sean McVay's already, was trusting Van Jefferson. And we kind of started to see that like last year. You know what I mean? Started to see Van Jefferson flash and get the look. So he's a guy who flirts with 8-9 targets a game. You'll take that in the Matt Stafford offense, knowing a lot of attention is going to be on Cooper Kupp. Of course, they got Odell Beckham in. He's just going to draw attention just off his name. But just given that, man, Van Jefferson's a focal point in that passing game. And, of course, Tyler Higbee opened things up too. So I like the call. I like him as a wide receiver 3 with wide receiver 2 upside. And if you got him, leave him in your lineups, man. The Rams want to throw. Let's look at his schedule. So to close it out for the playoffs, they got Seattle. So, of course, you usually can throw in their secondary.
Yeah, the defense not that good.
And then Minnesota, they like to play up and down. They
giving it up in the – you got to get it in the pass through Minnesota.
And then championship week, they got at Baltimore. But, hey, against the Rams, a lot of attention. They're going to want to try to take away Cooper Kupp. So,
yeah.
And Odell. So just given that, Odell leaving the Browns and Baltimore's familiar with him. So I see a lot of opportunities for Van Jefferson.
He's the big play guy, and I really like him. But he's a big guy too, so he a little different dynamic than what Robert Woods brings to the table. And I think he's the official number 2 guy. Like he does it. He's balling. He's the most familiar, even though they brought in Odell out of those 2 with the offense. So shout out to Van Jefferson, bro. That's a good play. If you had him on your bench, you lucked up into some good production for the rest of the season.
Sophomore, man, and still growing.
Yeah,
but he's already basically came in as a plug and play pro.
Facts. All right, I'm going to a guy who spent years being the number 1 tight end just in general. No, I'm not talking about Travis Kelce. I'm talking about Rob Gronkowski, tight end for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady's best friend. Look, how long we been knowing Tom Brady and it's going to throw it to Gronk in the end zone? It's how many years we've been going on now?
Forever, man.
Yeah, and 32 years old Gronk, 44-year-old Tom Brady still ain't stopped. He's still, you get down to the red zone, got so many damn weapons, you can't just target Gronk. You got to worry about Mike Evans, Godwin, AB whenever he's playing. Now Leonard Fournette's taking off. I think Leonard's progression is going to make the offensive, like the pass game, even more open, man. So shout out to Gronk and Tom Brady. They're pretty much automatic. If I just had to go into it every week, I would probably bet my money on Gronk scoring every single week going forward. I'll bet the plus. If it's at 0.9%, give me the plus all the time because I'm just gonna bank on Gronk scoring every week.
I like the call, man. Like that's a safety blanket for sure. So
facts.
Hella confident, and Tom Brady, he's the number 1 QB right now. So he wants to throw, and we talked about it earlier, man. He's trying to break and set franchise records for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and on top of that, some NFL records. So yeah. All right, man. I like the call. My tight end, Dawson Knox. So tight end 11 for the Buffalo Bills. Of course, he had a slow week, this past Monday, but and Buffalo given that weather against the Patriots, all they could do was really run the ball. But I like the opportunity just because a lot of the attention is going to be on Stephon Diggs. How many times or how many moments are there where you see defensive double team tight end? Like even guys like Kelsey and Waller. Do we see the double team? All right, so that's why I like Dawson Knox, because anytime you see a play breakdown, Josh Allen's pointing down the field, he's usually pointing at Dawson Knox to get open, because basically the tight end is a position that can uncover easily.
Yeah.
Especially when you got an athlete like Dawson Knox. So I just like the opportunities there. He missed 2 games earlier on in the season, but he's still tight end 11. So just given that, Josh Allen looks for him. He's one of his favorite weapons, especially in the red zone or when they need a big play. He had 6 targets against New England. Only caught 2 passes, but he got New England coming up again in the playoffs. And then next week they got Carolina and also the Falcons. So I'm hella comfortable running a Dawson Knox, man. And again, he's one of Josh Allen's favorite red zone targets. So I like it.
Can I read you a fun fact about Rob Gronkowski?
Yeah.
It might not sound like that much of it. He's tight end 15, right? We done completed 13 weeks. I know we're in week 14, but we've completed 13 weeks. Hey, well, listen to this fact. He's tight end 15, so he's right outside the top tier 1 tight end. But he's basically, I don't count last week. I mean, well, basically don't matter. The bye, he done basically missed 8 weeks already due to injury. Due to injury in his bye already, he done set out 8 weeks. He was injured early. And so when you look at that tight end rank, I just need you to completely ignore it, because this is his numbers when he plays. This are all the weeks he's played. 29, 19, 10. You got to skip all the way to week 11. 13, 19, 21. Got 5 points right now. All he does is ball when he's out there playing. So just thought I'd tell y'all that.
My guy put up a tight end fact. I got some more on Dawson Knox. He's tied for first right now in touchdowns at the tight end spot with 7, and he missed 2 games. So that speaks volume. So he's tied for number 1 with Pat Freiermuth with 7. Dawson Knox has 7. Hunter Henry has 7, and then your Gronk has 6. So like you said, we're talking about guys that get their looks in the red zone. So Jamar Chase touchdown, we'll take that.
I don't know. It looked like it might have hit the ground. Anyway, yeah, bro. I like your set it and forget it, man. I feel like I'm going to have to steal some of them if I ever do some DFS.
All right, run through your set it and forget it, guys, again, top down.
Set it or forget it. My quarterback is Mr. Jimmy Garoppolo. I know it's not that sexy, but trust it. Running back, Antonio Gibson for the Washington football team. Wide receiver, Hunter Renfrow. And the tight end, Rob Gronkowski. What's your 4, bro?
QB, Taysom Hill. I just love all the rushing upside. I mean, they put the ball in his hands, and he can complete a pass. Not saying he can throw, but he can complete a pass, so you'll take that. And then my running back is Josh Jacobs, Vegas Raiders, 20-plus touches the past few weeks. I'm expecting him to keep that going with the volume. My wide receiver is Van Jefferson, wide receiver for the LA Rams. Again, he's the number 2 right now for LA. I know they brought in Odell, but he starts to get up to speed. And even before Robert Woods went down, like I said, man, he was already staying out there on the field. So the Rams like to run three wide receiver sets. And then my tight end, Dawson Knox. So a guy that's, leading the tight ends in touchdowns, even while missing 2 games. One of Josh Allen's favorite targets.
Is that Guyton? Yep.
We'll take it, man.
Damn.
Man, that's a perfect segue into this new segment, man. But hopefully everybody gets into the playoffs. So, again, good luck with your playoff runs. These are set and forget it, guys. And you said we got a new segment?
Yeah, man. I don't even know. We didn't even come up with a name for this shit, bro.
We're just going to call it what it is.
All right, we're going to do some DFS head-to-head, bro, going forward. Me and Vic, every week now, putting our own money on the line. It ain't just, this has turned into a pride thing after a while. It ain't about the money for me. It's a pride thing. I want to come here every week and feel like I'm whooping Vic ass in our head-to-heads on DFS. So right now we're doing DraftKings. I told him we can explore FanDuel. Y'all hit us up, man. Let us know which one y'all play on and which one y'all prefer. Because right now we DraftKings. So this is what we're going to do. You want to run through our lineups and shit and tell the people who we got going forward, what it look like so far right now?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, man. I'm pulling up my DraftKings as we speak, bro.
And I dabble with DFS, but now I'm starting to get that firelight, man. I really should have been playing this a lot more. So I'm really enjoying it, man. So yeah, I'm definitely excited for the DFS stuff.
Yeah, I told Vic it feel a little personal now, bro. feel completely personal. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm pulling up the lineups right now. What you gonna do? You gonna read yours? I'm gonna read mine.
Think about last time. Boy, hot boy.
That
Hot boys.
was some stupid shit. Boy.
That shit funny. All right, man.
Damn, that Jalen Guyton play just turned you up.
I'm trying to pull up my damn lineup. Okay. Nah, that's not the one. Go ahead, man. Kick it off, man.
All right, so at quarterback, I got Taysom Hill. You want me to read my whole lineup?
Yeah.
Quarterback, I got Taysom Hill. Running back, I took Alvin Kamara and Jeff Wilson Jr. Wide receiver, I took CeeDee Lamb, Mr. Hunter Renfrow, and Mr. Mike Williams. Tight end, I took Mr. Jared Cook. In my flex, I got Javonte Williams. And then I took the Saints defense. I feel like shutting out the Jets, giving them that 9 points should have did more than, giving them 7 points and scoring. But it is what it is. At least you didn't get no negative. But that's my lineup right now. I got 128 fantasy points as we speak right now, with 125 player minutes remaining.
Bruh, I don't know why I can't even find my shit. Right on. My guy bailed me out.
You see this, though? Bounce off a player, Jamar catch.
All right, check this out. Here's who I'm running. Taysom Hill, so we both run into Taysom. Javonte Williams, so hopefully catches up to Kamara, even though it's going to be, a little bit tough with Melvin back, but it's still doable.
I got Javonte, too.
I played Cordero Patterson, so that was a little bit of a safe play, but he did his thing. I'll take 14. I got Debo going right now, so he can
take off.
Wide range of outcomes there. Jalen Guyton just took off.
I know, bro. Hey, fucking Justin Herbert is so good, bro.
He is.
He's so good. It don't matter what weapons you put out there with.
He is. And I had to double back, man, and give me some Mike Williams, too, man. I figured one, I'm going to hit the fucking end zone. So I look at it like this. If Justin Jefferson can ball out with a KJ Osborne off a long shot, that was my line of thinking there, especially the way Justin Jefferson or Justin Herbert's looking right now. So it's looking good, man. And I'm taking L with the Ricky Seals-Jones. So all good. And then I got George Kittle. And then we both ran the Saints defense. So see, man, great minds think alike, man. So we both had the Taysom. We both had the Saints. Who else do we have? Was
Javonte Williams, and we both got Mike Williams.
Okay. Damn.
Jeff Wilson. Debo took my Jeff Wilson. I only played Jeff because I thought Debo was out, to be G.
Okay. But that Hunter Renfrow was a hell of a call, man. So I wasn't even thinking about that, but that's a hell of a play. Hell of a play. So, and you got him for the low.
Got him for the
low.
You
get a guy under 6K. That's fire.
Avo said he want to get in on some of these too.
Yeah, and look, check this out.
Hell yeah.
We got a.
It's about to be a whole thing.
It is. That's why you got to join the Discord too, man, because we got the DFS room, so we can talk that. If you're in the betting, talk that too. But come check us out. I know right now the main popular room is the start sits, so we get that going. But yeah, man, check out the Discord. It's free. Get your real time advice, and we're really going to start diving into the DFS. Close out the season heavy with DFS, and we're gonna make it a main focus or one of the main focus alongside the dynasty going into next year. So I'm excited.
Big facts. All right, man. But yeah, that's a new segment, man. I'm excited about that. Like I said, they don't open up Saquon at all, man.
Yeah.
But hey,
yeah,
we the Dynasty Bros Fantasy Football Podcast,
we are.
Sunday podcast, and that was fire, bro. It's 5:30. How y'all feeling? Y'all, do you want to take a look right now at your fantasy shit real quick?
Come on, man. Feeling good.
I'm in too many, man.
Feeling
I'm gonna check it out when I get to the crib.
Feeling great.
I can't fuck with Ava. All right, so we still want to do this last segment, man. Let's get into the closing to say something good to the people. And that's where we come here. We lay it out all on the table, whatever we want to talk about, whether we're going through some good things, some bad things, relationship problems. I know some of the homies was tapped in. So shout out to everybody going through anything, man. I just wish to up and up for all of that. So that's what we about to do. Anybody want to volunteer to go first?
Yeah, I got you. I didn't realize how important I needed to be with the bros, to be with the podcast.
You told me that
we've
earlier.
Been off for a few weeks. And in that few weeks, I mentally, I just been going through hell. And just last night, I was finally able to go out and DJ last night. And I was like, oh, man, I really need to be on these turntables. And I need to be doing things. it's like idle minds or something like that. I think there's saying somewhere around that idle time is just bad for you for some reason. At least for me, for sure it is. So, I just want to encourage everybody, once you realize those things, put a plan in motion and go forward. So that's what I'm about to have to start doing, making sure no matter what I touch on these turntables because I need them in my life. So, that's my good, say something good to the people, man. Just whatever you realize you need to do that's on a positive tip, man, go ahead and set that plan forth and go forward. You feel me?
Big facts.
For that.
I've been banking on if I wanted to do real life or fantasy. So let's do real life. Hey, shout out to everybody in my life, my important ones, my friends, my family, just everybody that was able to adjust with me going forward. I ended up having to do a shift change, which isn't just horrible, but a shift change when it comes to the work schedule. So, that can adjust parenting, dating, friendships, all of this shit, extracurricular activities, the business, everything that we're doing has to flip and turn. So shout out to you guys for adjusting with me, taking times out of y'all weekend. Y'all can be at home chilling with the family and all that shit. And just everybody that had to do some adjustment to make sure that it works well with my day-to-day. And hopefully I'm not inconveniencing nobody. So I appreciate everybody. Love y'all. That's my advice.
All good. Yeah, and going forward, we're planning to drop Sunday nights. And I know typically we drop on Tuesday, so it's never intentional to just not make announcements and not let you guys know. But that's why you got to follow the social medias. We keep you guys up to date, get the real-time info on Discord too. But yeah, at the end of the day, life's happening. I mean, we're all grown men, all got responsibilities, all got families. Things happen, things have to change. So we just roll with the punches and it's all good. But to your point, Avo, yeah, it did seem like, this was an off week, just missing that routine. So definitely want to encourage people to get a hobby, wherever that is, and, have you an outlet at the end of the day. Like, we're all busy and stressed out with work, and there can be family moments that can stress you out, personal stuff that you're dealing with that can stress you out, but keep you a couple of hobbies, man. And like you said, have that positive routine, just to take your minds off things. So I know we got this, I know we like the game, play Call of Duty. I like to play in the Madden leagues. I like to work out. So just find your outlets, find your hobbies.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm gonna do this too. Hey, whether you're in it or not, man, keep setting your rosters, keep being a good fantasy manager, league mate, and you're still not out. Unless your playoff starter right now, you never know what can happen this final week. And if you are out, I just got a trade. I just got somebody inbox me, say, you look for picks or players. I said, well, I'm out the playoffs, so I can do whatever I want to right now with my team. So make sure you're being active right now. Sometimes people are down and out. They don't even want to, they forget about their team, their star players, the guys that disappointed them so far right now, and forget that we're rolling into next year and we're going to need these guys. So this might be the perfect time to trade, look into exploring things like that. And don't just screw your team over just because you're out. So that's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely stay engaged, especially when we're going to the off season. A lot of that hype and talk, a lot of people focus on how did they end. People are going to remember how did they perform in the fantasy playoffs. You know what I mean? And also how did they close out in the real playoffs, going to the Super Bowl. So this is an important time, you know what I mean, to let you know how should you be moving in Dynasty. Is this a player you want to hold, or should you, start selling just off the name hype? So yeah, crucial moment, whether you're in or out.
Big facts, big facts, big facts. All right. Well, that's it, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the new time, new energy. My mom said she missed you last time on the pod. Hey, well, you wasn't here.
Hey, I do want to shout out Steven, man. We see you, man. Damn. Appreciate the comments.
What's good?
Said his team went to shit day one. It's all good, man. Bounce back. Hopefully you got a high rookie pick. Hopefully you didn't trade off your picks.
Hopefully you didn't trade off your picks. And if you did trade off your pick, hopefully you made a good dynasty move. That's the only thing that matters.
Yep.
All right. Well, look, we the bros. So you how to dominate your league, Dynasty Bro style. Hopefully I can kick Vic ass tonight going forward in our DFS matchup. And there go Gronk. Set it and forget it, bitch.
Set it and forget it, man. Hey, it's another episode with the Dynasty Bros. Until next week, man. Thanks for listening. We appreciate y'all. It's the holidays. Hey.
Yeah.
Listen to AJ, man. Got bars.
I ain't got nothing to say.
I ain't had nothing to say either.
Just listen.
Like a better Willie, keep my circle skinny like, woo!